Until then, no one in Lanka knew that Shriram was the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. That through enlightenment and knowledge, a person can perceive the possibilities and dangers of the future. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. In today's edition of Manas for Manush, we will go through the Sundarkand Doha number 10, Chaupai number 3, through which we will get to see that Trijata had already done prediction of coronation of Vibhishan much in advance. एहि विधि सो दक्षिण दिशि जाई, लंका मनहु विभीषण पाई, नगर फिरी रघुबीर दुहाई, तब प्रभु सीता बोली पठाई. Trijata was not only a learned woman, she was also far-sighted. She could foresee what kind of future awaited Lanka as a result of the events unfolding in the present. It is quite possible that the dream she was describing was not merely a dream, but rather Trijata's foresight, her prophecy. Perhaps through this she wanted to warn Lanka and its lord Ravan. Now, since the maidservants of the demon clan were not intellectually mature enough to understand Trijata's perspective, nor capable of discerning through their own reasoning that Lanka's future lay in darkness, blind faith was bound to influence those non-judicious attendants more than far-sighted wisdom. Trijata was aware of this, and therefore she may have presented it not as a prophecy but in the form of a dream. Trijata understood that the pot of Ravan's sin was about to overflow, and that along with him all his ministers, all his family members, and all his relatives were also destined for destruction, because they too were participants in Ravana's immoral deeds. In such a situation, only one great soul was visible, someone who had remained untouched by sin despite living in this sinful city. And that was Ravana's brother Vibhishan, a devoted worshipper of Lord Sri Hari. Therefore, it is natural that after the defeat of Ravan and his kin, Vibhishan would ascend the throne of Lanka, and this throne would be granted to him by the might and grace of Shriram. Continuing her description of the dream, Trijata says, एहि विधि सो दक्षिण दिशि जाई, लंका मनहु विभीषण पाई, नगर फिरी रघुबीर दोहाई, तब प्रभु सीता बोली पठाई. In this manner, Ravan is moving towards the southern direction. Here, the southern direction does not signify a geographical direction, but rather Yamalok, that is hell. According to the dream, Ravan is departing for Yamlok. It also appears that throne of Lanka has now passed into the hands of Vibhishan. The entire city of Lanka seems to be clamoring upon Shriram. Then the Lord summoned Mother Sita to his side. According to Valmiki Ramayana, Trijata perceived Shriram as Lord Vishnu himself in the visible form. Until then, no one in Lanka knew that Shriram was the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. But witnessing Shriram's glory, Trijata realized that he was certainly a great divine being and indeed an incarnation of Vishnu. In the Valmiki Ramayana, Sarga number 27, Shlok number 20, Trijata says, एवं स्वप्ने मया दृष्टो रामो विष्णु पराक्रमः लक्ष्मणेन सह भ्रात्रा सीतया सह राघवः. In my dream, I saw that Ram's valor was just like that of Lord Hari Vishnu. Ram was present along with his brother Lakshman and his wife Sita. The truth that Ravan and his family could not see because of their arrogance and intoxication with power was seen clearly by a simple maidservant, Trijata. This was perhaps the first occasion when a demon in Lanka understood that Shriram was an incarnation of Vishnu. Trijata recognized Shriram's divine power because she herself was far removed from ego and pride. The sensitivity within her heart was still alive. And just as human values such as sensitivity are necessary within a person to get a darshan of Shriram, in the same way, a pure heart is essential to recognize him. So, what lesson do we learn from today's Chaupai? That through enlightenment and knowledge, a person can perceive the possibilities and dangers of the future. Baba's Brahmagyan today is dedicated to those who strive for Lord's darshan. Just as a pure heart is necessary for divine darshan, a pure environment also brings us closer to God. Now observe this. While traveling in the Himalayas of Uttarakhand, the atmosphere was so clean, the AQI so good, that from a great distance itself, these pilgrims were blessed with some extraordinary sight. राम नाम की लूट है, लूट की पूरी छूट है, ये पूंजी बिनमोल आपकी है सारी की सारी, तो बोलो मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी, द्रबहु सुदशरथ अजिर बिहारी.